Welcome back to my on the road abode. And when I'm on the road, I used to like going out to eat, but been there, done that. So now I just like to experiment with stuff and make a video about it. So supposedly, if you mix Corona and some Fireball, it tastes like a cinnamon roll. The internet said so, so it's got to be true, right? And the other thing is, since I took a flight, I don't, and I just had carry-on, I couldn't carry my multi-tool with me, so I've got a on-the-spot bottle opener, because this is not a twist top. So what you do is you get a piece of paper or anything, cardboard, and you roll it up, put your thumb there, and let's see if we can get this. 60% of the time, it works every time. So let's, I don't know if it's like half and half. So what we'll do is we'll empty this into the drinking apparatus, and then I'll see if I can fill this up without spilling all over. A little drip ain't a problem. Here we go. All right, here's the here's to the internet let's see if it works thing. Little lip thing there. Of course it was wrong. Of course it doesn't taste like a cinnamon roll. It tastes like Fireball flavored beer. Add a little bit more. It's not bad, but definitely doesn't taste like a cinnamon roll. It's different. Interesting. It's more cinnamony. I don't know. Maybe I didn't put enough beer. I don't know. But the video I watched, I think they did half and half. The guy drank like this much of the beer and then put 2 of these in the beer in the bottle. So if you want to try something different, it's different. And of course, it's going to have more alcohol than just a regular beer. It's if you're not a fan of beer, it's definitely sweeter than just a regular beer. My next review will be some Sapporo premium Japanese beer. I've had this before. It's good. I check out tomorrow, so I've got to drink it tonight. So I'll do a separate video on a review of this. But let's get to dinner time. For dinner, I went to Izumi Cuisine. It's a Japanese restaurant, and I got to go. Ooh, yeah, I got an appetizer of crab rangoons. Maybe I'll have this for breakfast too. And I think this is duck sauce. And of course, I like to eat stuff that I don't normally get to eat or don't normally eat when I'm at home. So I got some crispy duck. I haven't had crispy duck in a long time. My mom used to buy it or make it. Oh, there's chopsticks. And it's been a while. It's been a while. So let me show you again. Let me show you its features. Got some broccoli and carrots. It smells like Chinese orange chicken, but it's duck. All right. Let me snap a picture. All right, let's try the crab rangoon first. It smells like sweet and sour sauce. Crab rangoon. It's kind of I don't know, a money maker. It's just cream cheese. I don't know if there's any real crab in here, but it's usually just a wonton wrapper with cream cheese. And I think this was like $6. It's got the fake crab meat in it. I think fake crab meat is like I can't remember. It's like fish fillet fish that's been ground up and put some thickener in it, and they slice it. But yeah, it's good. So everybody. That's delicious. I got some miso soup. Not bad, not bad. I got some white rice. And this restaurant was literally in the same parking lot as where I got the beer and Fireball. I went to look on my GPS for restaurants nearby, and it said like 100 feet. Broccoli. Baby corn. All right, here we go. Crispy duck. It's not very flavorful. I mean, it's got a duck flavor, but it's not very pronounced flavor. It's not like the orange chicken that you get from a Chinese restaurant. I was hoping to get some real Japanese food, like takoyaki or gyoza, but being that they're in America, most popular American foods don't have every popular Japanese type food. Besides, like I think they had sushi rolls. I wanted something hot. I didn't want cold food. It's good. Stop it, buddy. So a little bit of story time. I'm gonna post this on Reddit. The story, not this video. So goodbye. I watch a channel called Steve Leto. He's a lawyer in Michigan. And the last video I watched, or one of the last videos I watched of his, was about you know, basically bad cops that gave tickets for the wrong reasons, or arrest people for the wrong reasons. Remind me of a story, or of an experience I had when I lived in San Diego. I went to San Diego Community College, and in the parking was very sparse, and I got into a routine where the class I went to one of the days started, say, at 9 o'clock, but if I got to the one spot or one parking lot at about 8:30, there was another student that finished her class at 8:30, and she, you know, would go to work or whatever, be finished with class and go home around 8:45. So then I saw she had like a Volkswagen van, so I would notice her vehicle, and we actually kind of waved at each other after like 5 or 6 times that I would park in the spot that she would vacate. So one day, same routine, you know, I'm driving around looking for a vehicle. That's for you, Ugly Eats. I'm parked like 2 spaces down. I'm still in my car, car's running, and I'm waiting for her to come out and pull out. Well, I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and I see the security guard. He's got like his notepad. He's like, you know, kind of looking, writing stuff down, writing stuff down. I'm like, what the heck's he doing? You know, I'm not parked illegally. I'm just waiting for a parking spot to open up. Didn't think none of it. Parked my car, went to class, and like a week later in the mail, I get a parking ticket in the mail saying that I was parked illegally. I'm like, what? And on the ticket itself, he had the sign that says that he truthfully issued this ticket, basically, you know, when they say something about, oh gosh, in case of perjury or something like that, I swear, or what's the word? Anyway, I'm saying that I'm giving this ticket truthfully, basically, in risk of perjuring myself, something like that. And that was at the bottom of the ticket, and I was like, oh hell no, this guy is lying, because I know I was, and it was never put on my car. The ticket was never put on my car. It was just mailed to me. So I was like, well, you know what? I'm gonna fight this thing, because I worked 3rd shift. I was in the Navy, and I worked 3rd shift so I could go to college in the morning. So I scheduled a time to fight the ticket. So I show up. There's like an address of where to go, and a time. So I show up to the location to fight the ticket, and there were probably like 50 people there, you know, waiting for different tickets. And there was like an assistant district attorney or whatever, assistant attorney for the city there. And mind you, this was at a community college. This wasn't a city thing. This was a college thing, right? So I go in there, and you know, I'm waiting for, I'm expecting to go into a court and talk to a judge, but they you know, all the people who had tickets, they first routed them through this, we'll just call it assistant district attorney, to see if it was valid to dismiss it, or, you know, still move you on to the judge or what. So I explained to this lady, it's like, I was driving around the parking lot and I was sitting in my car knowing that one of the drivers was going to leave, and so I could park in her spot, which I did. I was not illegally parked. And she's like, okay, you're dismissed. And it's like, by the way, the ticket says, you know, the guy who issued the ticket, he signed saying, at risk of perjury, I'm being honest about this ticket. Well, he's not honest about this ticket. Does that mean he's gonna get penalized for it? She goes, well, I can't tell you that. And it's like, but, you know, just basically be happy that I'm dismissing the ticket. And I was like, okay. But yeah, that guy, I hope he got fired. Probably not, because he was making the college money, or whoever it was. But yeah, you know, I am a mostly pro law enforcement person. They got a hard job, but lately I've seen a lot of videos. I'm sure it's always happened. It's just now that we have social media, you just hear more of it. But yeah, law enforcement needs to learn from these videos about bad cops. In fact, I actually applied to be a cop at one time. When I lived in Virginia, I actually did 1 day in the police academy for the city I lived in. But the academy dates were, training times were at night, and all my college classes had to be done at night, because being a community college, it was a lot of non-traditional students, and so non-traditional students usually work in the daytime and only have time to go to night school. So I couldn't take any day classes, so I had to take night classes. And of course, the academy classes were at night too, so I had to drop out. But I did attend the first day. It took like 6 months. Here's another story. I might have done that story before. It's getting 13 minutes. I'll tell that story in the next video when I do my Sparrow review. But anyway, that's all I got. Thanks, guys. Crab Rangoon, rump bump.